Yo, what is up, guys? It is Sykes coming at you with another YouTube video. Don't mind the voice, I just woke up. Today we're just gonna be going over the daily routine, talking about the new characters that came out, or that are coming out, sorry. I'll go ahead and I'll put pictures of them up on the screen. And whenever we're talking about a particular one, I will go ahead and keep their picture either on the left side or the right side of the screen. But yeah, we'll just talk about them while we just do our daily routine and push for trial rank 55 today. Kushu looks like probably one of the characters that I will play. They use a fan. I will be using fan and double katanas and where winds meet. So like that's just it looks like great timing. So, they are a support with Sanity Recover. They are Hydro. That's nice, that's nice. Being Hydro. We need more Hydros. Their weapons of choice are a Whip Sword and a Bow. Well, that's not really, you know, any different than the fact that it really won't be those things. What if it's like a Katana and extra duos? And then skill damage, skill range, skill duration, and skill efficiency are all the same as normal, like other characters. Let's talk about their abilities. Sub-Celestial Solace summons one Yoichi, a maximum of 2. The Yunchi, I think they're these bubbles. Yeah, they're bubbles. They're bubbles, chat. Do they float? Anyways, you can summon up to 2 of them at a time. Inherits 100% of Fushu's stats and deals hydro damage to the nearest 5 enemies once every second. Okay, so a Rebecca Fushu combo incoming that probably will be the best like AFK farm. Our fam Tebeth already getting the boot. Sorry, Tebeth. Holistic Harmony deals hydro damage to nearby enemies, grants Fushu an Ultra Shield, and increases attack speed. Oh. In addition, Fushu's nearby teammates also receive an Ultra Shield and gain 9 Needle Therapy. Increases skill damage by a percent of Fushu's skill damage. Okay, so are they going to replace MC for skill damage buffs on people like Lisbel who use attack? Like modules. Obviously she does scale with skill damage, but you use attack modules because anyways, I don't know, I'll explain that in a future video. Let's go down to passives. Arceus Revival, or Arceus Revival. Oh, I gotta find this Genie Mon. Using a combat skill or ultimate skill, either it's Fushu or her nearby teammates gain 1 stack that increases skill speed up to 10 stack. The remaining time of the effect is refreshed with each new stack gain. Combo skill speed. Wait. Boost skill speed, boost duration, and combo skill speed. So does that mean that like everybody gets that or just Fushu? Okay, well hold on. All right. Now the passives are skill duration, skill damage, skill duration, skill damage. For passive, only passive upgrade. Brimful of Vitality, increased skill damage, plus 33% of pure Yuinchi is based on the number of Yuinchi in the field. Okay, and then Meridian Synergy. Okay, this is what we're looking at in terms of what it can do for us in the support slot. Increases skill damage 10% for the character and their nearby teammates when 2 or more characters in the team share the same element type. Okay, so useless. Yeah, that's she's useless as a support, at least for like my main builds, my main teams. Alright, and then now let's talk about Intron levels. passives. When Fushu or her nearby teammates are applied with 9 needle therapy, they ignore the target's defense by 25 when dealing skill. Oh. Increase the maximum. Oh, wow. Hold up. Increase the maximum number of Yunchi allowed on the field at the same time to 3. Okay. Subset Celestial Solstice. It upgrades passives in the class. Increase the stack. Okay, so faster skill speed. Holistic Harmony. Yep. During the attack speed boost effect granted by Holistic Harmony, Fushu deals 240 additional hydro damage. Okay, yeah, Fushu is definitely a good main. Fushu, for sure, will definitely be a good main. Maybe a little bit of a jank support, maybe a little niche. I'll have to, like, wait and see how she performs. Next up, we have Kezhou, or Kezhou, Kezhi, whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry butchering it. I just woke up. Don't mind me. Hey, yo, man. Come on, man. Were you a shiny? I just wasn't paying attention. F's in the chat for lost shiny. Anyways, who's how? Anyways. They are a DPS with weapon damage, so I'm guessing a consonance. They are Lumino. Wait a minute, Lisbel, you might be in trouble. My boy is jacked. Lumino attack 25 to start out with. Honestly, I want to compare them to Lisbel here because they seem like the male variant to Lisbel, which, honestly, that's pretty cool. I definitely want options when I farm for different content, different enjoyment. Maybe even a better support character to MC. Anyways, I'm going over to Laza Fortress. Sorry, I get so sidetracked. I don't script these videos. I don't do like anything with these videos. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. So, first skill, Drift of Youth. Deals luminal damage to enemies within range 3 times, increases Kenhao's ranged weapon attack speed. Okay. While an aspect manifestation state, increase Kezhou's melee weapon attack speed, during which Kezhou is immune to hit stun when taking damage. Wait, so is he a weapon platformer? Is he a Lumino weapon platformer? Kind of like, is Lady Niffle, is Lady Niffle a weapon platformer? What is with these Genimon today, dude? That would have to mean that there's like a shiny Boxy up here somewhere. Did I mark that guy, by the way? I don't think I've been over here. I think I missed so many Genimon in this area. So, okay, yeah, sounds like they're a weapon platformer. Okay, this one is a bit of a mouthful, so stay with me here. Ultimate buff, alright? Light Sword Slice Starry Streams. That is a mouthful. Enters aspect manifestation state. Okay. So, sounds like Resonance, or like maybe just like an alt similar to like Veronica. Because like Lisbel, I think, and Lyn are like the only two that like stay in their state. While an aspect manifestation state, Kezhou's melee weapon becomes Thanos Sword. When triggering bonus effect using Thanos Sword generates 1 Thano Plume, while an aspect manifestation state, that skill is replaced with Feather, Chase, Dust, and Dreams. What is all of this? I'll just bring it over. Sanity cost is further reduced by an additional 20 points. Inherits. So yeah, I guess he kind of plays like Veronica. Thanos Sword inherits all stats from Kezhou's melee weapon and gain increased attack range. Thanos Sword has normal attack modes for Great Sword, Full Armor, and Dual Blades. After executing the final hit, Thano Sword, it switches to a random attack mode and launches all Thano Plume. Thano Plume, Kezhou can have a maximum of 7 Thano Plumes at the same time when launched. Each Thano Plume selects a random enemy to orbit. Might be a crazy boss fighter. I don't know what any of these numbers do. They look crazy. Passive initially possesses 50 points of each. Sword Intent, String Intent, both up to 100 points. Increases melee weapon damage and melee weapon trigger probability by a certain percentage. Kezhou's Sword Intent points increased. Well, Okay, increases attack by 40. Yeah, another attack character. Yeah, so I definitely feel like they will be someone that I mess around with and play around with. Next up on the list, we have Zhiliu, which pretty much she looks like a bustier version of Psyche. Do I approve? Yes. So they're electro damage with DPS skill damage, electro 24, HP 80, shield 140, defense 252, max sanity out the gate 240. Okay. Weapon proficiencies are greatsword and dual pistols. Skill damage, skill range, skill duration, skill efficiency, all 100%. So no innate buffs to that. I don't think on any character yet, so I think that would just generally be crazy. I really hope they just keep everybody in line kind of with each other. I don't think it'd be good to do something like that, but that's just me. First skill, Celestial Revelation. Zhiliu uses Celestial Revelation Zen, dealing electro damage to enemies within range in front, which grants a talisman Zen. Okay. Hold, Zhiliu uses Celestial Revelation Jun, dealing electric damage to enemies within range in front, which grants you Ultra Shield and 1 talisman. Okay, alright. When they have fewer than 2 talismans, they deal electrical damage within range. When they have more than 2 talismans, their skills are replaced with another skill based on the talisman that they have. Thunder Oracle Pearl. So basically, it sounds like they get a Mega Blast, just like blast pack, like you just straight up kaboom when talismans are in place. So like a build character, like a character like that you probably ramp up, but when ramped up, kind of just does some freaking crazy damage. When Myriad Things Thrive, when they have at least one, it is replaced with Myriad Things Thrive. Creates a field around the location. And inflicts 1 strike of AoE electrical damage on them. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's neat. And finally, last but not least, there's one that increases skill damage and does electrical damage all around. And then here's the numbers. I don't think I'll post those. That's a lot of numbers. I don't know what we're really going to be doing with them right now. But the passive is Talisman's Coalescence. Obtains talismans through Celestial Revelation, up to 2 talismans. Exceeds the limit, the earliest obtained talisman will be removed when consuming talisman after using Thunder Oracle's Peel. Myriad Things Thrive or Fortune's Clarity. Each talisman has a chance to be retained based on Zhiliu's melee weapon trigger probability. Okay. Intron levels. When using Thunder Oracle Peel, the effect of 4 realms align and additionally triggered once the general several strikes. When using the ultimate skill, 2. This is Intron 2, sorry. When using the ultimate skill, increases the talisman retention chance. Okay, so you hold on to them, and then it increases mutual generation to increase to 20, okay. Third is a skill level up. 4, when using Celestial Revelation, increase attack for Zhiliu and nearby teammates by 30% for 30 seconds. Alright, that's Intron 4. Intron 5 is another passive and skill level up. 6, when within 4 realms align range, increase Zhiliu's pen stats by 55%. Okay, so that actually sounds pretty juicy. Wait, who are you? Shiny box! Oh, it's a miraculous. I mean, I'll take you. Finally, last but not least, my Scorpio brethren, Yuming, whose birthday is November 10th, apparently. Mine is the 15th, so that's coming up pretty soon. Wow, it is coming up pretty soon. Anyways, let's get to their skills. So, their base stats, their features, they're a DPS with skill damage and weapon damage. Okay. Alright, I don't know how that works. Alright. Electrical attack 22, HP 130, shield 30. Okay, so maybe something that scales off of their HP, kind of like Hellfire. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not. Defense 300, max sanity 200, so a bit of a higher max sanity. Polearm assault rifle as their weapons, and then as always, skill damage, range damage, or skill range, skill duration, skill efficiency, all 100%. We're gonna go for the buff first. Perceptuous Thunderfall. Yuming leaps into the air, and the next plunging attack is replaced with Starlight Descent. Using the skill, Zhiliu Manifest states grants Yuming 1 reverse scale. When the amount of reverse scale reaches its maximum, Starlight Descent is enhanced to Snowstorm Descent. Starlight Descent plunges at high speed. I'm gonna guess, yeah, okay. Light Descent plunges at high speed, dealing AoE electrical damage on impact. This attack is regarded as melee weapon. Plunging attack using this in Kezhou Manifest state triggers Wormcall Clouds. Wormcall Clouds unleashes 5 strikes of Raging Thunder at the location of the target. Attack with Starlight Descent or Starstorm Descent, dealing AoE electrical damage, with priority given to different target locations. Sandstorm Descent. Consume all reverse scales to increase skill damage for Yuming and the nearby teammates when Yuming plunges at high speed, dealing AoE electrical damage on impact. This attack is regarded as melee weapon plunging attack. Using the skill in Zhiliu Manifest, states triggers Wormcall Clouds. Reverse scale. Reverse scale persists with a maximum of 6 scales existing at the same time. So he just sounds like an electrical variant of Kezhou, I think. Everything else here is, yeah, I mean, ultimate buff, Grim Scales, deals electrical damage to enemies in front of, and enters Zhiliu Manifest state, grants immunity, and Zhiliu Manifest, it grants immunity to hit stun when taking damage. When Zhiliu hovers around Yuming, dealing electrical damage to enemies on contact, can only deal damage to the same target every 2 seconds after Yuming or his teammates nearby consume sanity. To use the skill the next time they deal skill damage, unleashes a strike of Fish Dragon Dance at the location of the target, dealing AoE electrical damage. Okay, this effect can only be triggered once every 2 seconds. Absorbs the damage dealt to Yuming's HP. When the absorbed damage reaches a percentage of Yuming's max HP, the Kezhou Manifest ends. Okay, alright. Passive, soaring sky high. When dealing skill damage, inflict 1 stack of Thunderous Onslaught on the target, up to 3 stacks. Reduces electrical resistance. So probably in a really good team with, probably would be in a very good team with Sibylle. She's the next on my list to unlock anyways. I just noticed she has skill damage. What the hell? Damn, bro, what the hell? Yeah, no, I'm unlocking her next. Let's talk about passive upgrades. Attack 20%, weapon crit chance 30%. That's on the first skill. Attack 20%, weapon crit chance. That's on the second skill. Thunder Roars. Yuming grants 6 reversal scales when using Grim Scales. And then Gallop, Northwestern Ward, only active when deployed as a combat character, increases morale. Ooh, 15% for the character and their nearby electrical teammates. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. That'll probably be really good, considering like morale is a good damage boost. I see a couple of, I could already see a couple of people removing MC from their support lineup for certain character groups. Yep. And finally, the introns for Yuming. When in Kezhou Manifest, gain 1 extra reverse scale each time Perception Thunderfall is used. Using Starstorm Descent increases weapon attack range by 0.6 and skill range by 30%. When Yuming or his teammates unleash Fish Dragon Dance, unleashes 2 additional strikes of Fish Dragon Dance. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Third is a skill level up. Fourth is plunging attack, deal damage. Okay, deal equal to 10% of Yuming's skill damage with a maximum of 36. Okay, that's interesting. 5 is just another passive level up. And 6, finally 6, when Starlight Descent or Storm Sword Descent deals damage, is increased by the damage is increased by 50% for each stack of Thunderous Onslaught inflicted on the target. When using Starstorm Descent, restores Jinzhao's damage absorption by 1.8%. Okay, yeah, so, you know, honestly, it sounds pretty cool. Him and Enjo sound pretty, I mean, they all sound really cool. And with that, guys, that'll be the 1.1 update character overview and my opinions on some of them. I left Hilda out because there's just a lot on her, and she's pretty much turret go burr. She doesn't really interest me like the other 4 do, and hopefully they're obtainable through regular secret clues, which I'm about to go farm, get my trial rank 55. There will be a video for that, a video for the Genie mod enhancements that I'm about to go ahead and do from all of this Genie mod grabbing. And with that, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what I could do to make these videos different, better, or more suitable for you guys. Because at the end of the day, these are videos that I make for myself. However, I like the fact people watch them. Can't lie about that. I hope you guys have a pleasant day. Look forward to the future. Enjoy your straitjackets. Have fun in the psych ward. See you tomorrow.